growing popularity of police helicopters, high-tech and high-priced. Are these copper choppers worth the cost? Our investigation will give you some clues tomorrow. 40s in back-to-back, two steel Blue Thunder, the high-tech police helicopters. Are they worth the cost?
This is the CBS Evening News.
This controversy, yes. The cop on the beat makes way for the cop in the fleet of helicopters. Eye on America, an investigation next. In tonight's Eye on America, we have more for you of our look behind the scenes at the latest police tactics and equipment. One of the most coveted pieces of equipment is the high-tech helicopter. More and more departments either have them or want them. But is the high-flying, high technology worth the high price? Jim Stewart reports to you, the taxpayer, what you're getting for your money in Blue Steel, Blue Thunder.
It's a scene that's been repeated over and over this year. Another police department taking delivery on yet another new helicopter.
To be able to step into a brand new helicopter is quite a thrill.
In fact, this is the 7th time in recent months the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has picked up the keys to a new chopper, with 2 more already on order. And each one, it seems, comes with all the bells and whistles.
Now this gizmo down here, this is
infrared cameras are now an automatic accessory for most cops, allowing them to spot a man in the dark from half a mile away and 300 feet up. Floodlights and 400-watt loudspeakers can wake up an entire neighborhood. And more technology is on the way. In a couple of years, a supersized electromagnetic ray gun made small enough to mount on a chopper will fire a beam that can stop a speeding car dead in its tracks.
So, it's no wonder that any police department worth its salt would want one of these things. What we weren't prepared to discover is just how many already have one. In fact, over the last 3 years, the number of police helicopters in this country has more than doubled. The total number now stands at over 1,300 scattered among 300 local jurisdictions. And while many are military surplus that the Army donated, more and more are inspired by the true-life version of Hollywood's Blue Thunder movie.
This mother here's through walls, fires 4,000 rounds a minute, and peeks down dresses at 1,000 feet.
And technology like this doesn't come cheap. Cost of the basic helicopter, $875,000. Add an infrared camera for $100,000, radios for $20,000 plus.
Talk 5 is flying over the scene of a 2-alarm structure fire for the...
And don't forget a $250,000 mobile TV transmitter like the local news stations have.
Bullets being exchanged.
In fact, Los Angeles police recently had to watch local TV reports of a bank robbery in order to make command decisions. And it's that kind of frustration that's made many police chiefs say they need a helicopter no matter what the cost. Salesman Chuck Park of Boeing says he's ready whenever they are.
Fully equipped, ready to go and do the mission, they're probably looking at between $1.3 and $1.5 million.
Not to mention the $300 an hour just to crank it up. For all that, you could put 15 or so squad cars on the street and the police to go in them. In Omaha this year, police helicopters became the focus of the mayor's race.
If we can't afford to put more officers on the streets, we can't afford helicopters.
Don't insult the voters' intelligence. Helicopters can save lives.
The helicopter candidate won, by the way, and the debate poses a serious question. Where's the evidence that police choppers cut crime? Surprisingly, we found very little. Helicopters are wonderful observation platforms, and occasionally, chopper police make actual arrest, just as this Phoenix unit did in a recent chase. But it is rescues and watching that helicopters unarguably do best. Sergeant Glenn Gardner flies for the Phoenix Police.
You know, a lot of people are going to say, well, this is just boys and their toys. What good does it really do?
It allows us to do some things that we wouldn't have been able to do without them. Sometimes it's just a matter of it looks nice to have the helicopter overhead so that we can put some people at ease.
And doing it for a price that more and more communities seem willing to pay. In Phoenix, this is Jim Stewart for Eye on America.
And that's part of our world tonight. Now I'll be back.